Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DC Universe Online Hard Alert Guides. We have our good friend Black Ember, and today we're in the Watchtower Containment Facility, which is heroes only. Now, of course, we're going to look and see, only have 39, I think it's 39 marks of triumph. The hell if I know. But it's pretty cool. As you see, Black Ember is a little different than what he looked like before. It's because this was recorded about maybe sometime a couple of weeks ago, and I've gotten new gear since then. But let's begin. We come down here, and these robots are just going to become very active. The doors are going to lock, and what we have to do is we have to reboot the security terminal that's there in the background. So these security guards, Tank just needs to go ahead and grab them, AoE them down, and call it a day. These three turrets here will just keep shooting until we get over here and activate this. So hopefully they don't hit you when you're trying to do this, because if they do, that just becomes a pain in the butt. Now they're back under our control. I'm gonna grab myself a little red. I'm gonna try and grab a little red barrel, because now we have all this crap. More security drones or security guards that can just be AoE'd, and we have two big guys back there that we're just gonna have to take care of, aren't we? Now this is, of course, when I was starting to learn how to be a better job as a tank. So bear with me, please, for the love of God. Now this is all pre-recorded. I did a lot of recording. I just didn't have time to actually put voice behind it, so I do apologize for that. And I mean, for this game being a voice-acted game, I understand that some of this stuff really needs to be live, so you can just hear all the great voice acting. And for that, I do apologize. Now, of course, this is before you come into the instance, there are a couple of quests outside of it in the Watchtower that you can grab. Pretty much what it entails is arresting all of these prison break guys, which will be Guerrilla God's forces and also some Hive members. You just gotta arrest them. Now, if you do not arrest them, pretty much interact with them when they go down, they will just come right back up. But I think about maybe full health or maybe half health. I think they come back at full. But just try and take care of everything that's gonna just bother you some. Okay, they're just going to come back in like minimum health, so just one hit will probably knock them back down and arrest them. So try to get someone to do the job of arresting them. Hopefully the person who actually has the quest can do all the arresting, so they can at least get credit for it. I think you probably still get credit if a party member does it too, but I really don't know. But we're just going to be taking out these security enforcers and just whooping tail. That's all we get to do. Watchtower Containment Facility is a pretty long instance. It, of course, has 3 bosses, third one being the last, and if anyone can count, the third one's going to be the last, of course. But there are plenty of mobs here that you can actually grab to actually arrest, so it's all good. And of course, you want to make sure that you kill everything, because you never know, they might drop nice loot. Not really, but I'm sure they will. And we're going to continue on. Now we're going to continue. Now, this is a part where I've actually came in, which was kind of cool, because a lot of my stuff is some juggle stuff. I juggle my opponent, my enemies, and when I juggle them, they usually fall off the edge. And when they fall off the edge, I don't pay attention to them anymore. They're no concern to me, because we never go down there. No one ever goes down there. But you take out these 2 security enforcers, and the jail cell behind you should open up and bring out more mobs that when you destroy them, when you defeat them, they're not going to come back. So we're just activating the security terminal. And there's more mobs. Yep, these are Guerrillas guys. Now when you defeat them, you don't have to arrest them, because apparently they were already prisoners. But what are you going to do? I think that Hive prisoner, though, is going to be able to get arrested. But this game is just full of just AoE fun. It is. Just AoE this, AoE that. Let me some AoE. Oh, look, we can't arrest him. But I don't arrest him because I'm an idiot. I decide to kill things first. But the prison break only consists of some Guerrilla prisoners and Hive prisoners, so there's no variation of, you might see some Joker thugs. No, there's no Joker thugs. None. like I said, this is one of those one of the instances that I still will starting to get my hands dirty into learning more tank abilities, because my power setup down there is definitely different than what I have now, because I do not use fiery weapons anymore. I use absorb heat, so I definitely replaced that very well. Alright, the second prison terminal over here has 3 hive guys, so pay attention to that. Once again, once you defeat them, you don't have to arrest them. Okay, you can arrest that one if you want. He's nice. Alright. Just gonna keep running and running, everyone. Activating that. Let's get out of here. Move, people. Move, move, move. We're heroes. Now, this is the hero-only alert for this, for us. Ooh, gray, glowy box. And I think we got blue. What's the blue? Ah, some shoulders. But hero only. Oh, here we go. First boss is Prince Ugo, or Olgo, or I don't care. It's a big gorilla with a machine parts. Brainiac's forces are trying to control him, in which that's not going to work because he's a gorilla. He's smarter than brain bots. But he's one of Gorilla Grodd's old henchmen, and he's a pretty easy fight, actually. Rule of thumb: the door does close, so make sure everyone is in. Don't know how many times I've actually run into that instant problem on other places, but you run in and just start kicking his tail, or butt, his monkey butt, kicking monkey butt. Now, like I said, if you have the DPS and they are just wrecking it like DPS always should, Prince Ugo or Olgo will strengthen himself and his minions. Now, the minions that he's talking about there's 4 prison containers in the room in each corner that have about maybe 3 or 4 gorillas. When he gets about low of health, he will go and try to break his minions out. Sadly enough, they don't last that long. Just have a tank grab them as fast as possible, and then you can either take care of the ads first or defeat Prince Ugo and then go defeat the ads. Either way works for your group, depends on how good the DPS is going. I mean, yeah, as you see, Prince Ugo is about to just go down, and luckily we have pretty nice AoE and everyone does their job. And boom, he's done. Drops some weapons from martial arts, which I used to do actually I still have martial arts, but I stick with bow or rifle now. And then once he's dead, all the other prison places are actually all gone as well, so you don't have to worry about them anymore. But like I said, Prince Ugo is a pretty easy fight. Now the second boss that we're going to get to, that's not easy. Never ever easy. Alright, let's move on. This is our second boss, the system hacker. Oracle's telling us that the Brainiac is hacking into the system, the prison break is blah 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 blah. It's fake. Who cares? Alright. This is the group wiper. This is where everyone cannot, if they don't do their job right, they're not going to get past this, and it's okay. No, actually it's not, because this guy's just a pain in the ass. The system hacker will start. What he will do, when he actually starts saying he's creating a static field, there will be purple stuff around everyone's foot. Just roll away or just sidestep, whatever you have to do, just get out of it. Because, yeah, see, releases a static field. If you don't get out of it, what's going to happen is you're going to jump in the air, get stunned, and then you're going to crash down and a little bit of damage. Now, what he'll also do is he will summon reinforcements. Those reinforcements consist of 3 kilobytes and a watcher. The 3 kilobytes will actually heal him. So the DPS in the back, more or less hopefully the controller, actually needs to take care of the 3 kilobytes, and the DPS needs to go ahead and take care of the watcher. The 3 kilobytes are first, then the watcher, and then everyone back on the boss. This is not a DPS race. This is a mechanics race. Everyone needs to understand the mechanics. The mechanics come first. Now, if the tank wants to help out like I am, because I'm a nice guy and I fear for the life that my group can't handle a simple job, the tank can go over there and take care of the kilobytes. All it does is just take one knockdown, and then you can go back to the boss. Let the DPS, let the controller handle the kilobytes and the ads. Or, I'm sorry, not a watcher, it's a warden. My apologies. But that's all there is to it. Once you take care of the kilobytes, the boss becomes back to easy. Just pretty much becomes easy. Because he's going to stand in one spot and just do random shots to people. The static field, 3 kilobytes, and then kill the warden, and then back on the boss. That's all there is to this fight. Sadly enough, people still are wiping on this fight because they're just not understanding the mechanics. I understand people are new, but that's why people create videos like this, and that's why people should actually watch mine, because I want to be popular. But people create these videos, such as myself, to help other people out on these little adventures, and that's what we want everyone to learn. I mean, WoW has these videos, and WoW does very well for itself. WoW has 2 different Wikipedia pages, so does DC Universe. So, I mean, we're all learning together on some of this stuff, because it's only been out for about maybe a month and a half. Actually, I'm sorry, it's been out for officially 2 months. It's been out for 2 months, and I mean, it's working out pretty well. Okay, yeah, it's about maybe a little over a month and a half, but he's down, one-hander. No one wants it, because I don't think no one is. But there you have rebooted the security terminal. Congratulations, everybody. Well done. Now we need to go and continue on and help. We have to find Hawkman and Hawkgirl and help them out. And everyone wants their wings. Where do you get those wings? I don't know. Search the forums. Oh, Brainiac forces are beating them up. Sad face. Super sad face. Let's go help. This is just easy trash stuff. Just run in there and just grab everything. Thank you, Inferno, for your assistance. Inflame, Flashpoint, and call it a day. Now, of course, as you see, I'm just getting wrecked, and that just destroyed my power pool, so I'm not really going to be able to do much. But you have these little Neuro Mites, or whatever you want to call them. Neuro Mites, whatever. Those little 3 guys. They're jumpers. They're a pain in the butt because they're small, and small things are a pain in the butt. It's just true. So we help them. They're saved. Oh, but Hawkgirl is injured, so she's still gonna fly away and just get healed. Quite puzzling. But now we know that Brainiac is now in control of this place, and so now we have to go defeat or find the Brainiac forces and defeat them. It's always about Brainiac. Now these Neuro Mites are easy to put down, but there is a bigger version of it that when you actually knock him down to about maybe 10% health, he will explode into 3 small Neuro Mites, and you just have to take care of them. Neuro Striker, Neuro Mites. I really don't know the name, and I apologize if people are like, "Oh, this guy sucks. He doesn't even know the name." I'm sorry. I'm killing things right now, and it's just so hard, you know. You guys just. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna cry. Like I said, the big guy turns into 3 different ones, so the tank needs to understand that. And one of them went over the edge, so I don't have to care about him anymore. He is not my problem. Then you have your Overwatcher that just stands in one spot and just shoots bullets at you. So just range him and he'll go down easy. Now I also want to point out again that if you are a controller, your #1 job is the power battery, to replenish it. Do what you can to replenish our power. Luckily, all of us are at very full power, and I thank the controller for doing his job. I have seen controllers that can't do their job, and for those controllers that can't do their job, don't get into an instance. It's just bunches and bunches of fun. Alright, so now we are looking into going up against the last boss, the reactor core. We have to go stabilize it. Now this is where the final boss is. And of course, Brainiac is trying to steal the energy of the Watchtower. Oh, so devious, you mechanized monster. So we have this shiny golden Oscar type thing and just sucking the energy. The Watchtower is being drained. I'm sorry, this is what Oracle is probably saying right now because I really don't care. Like, oh no, there's a spike in the energy reactor and I don't know why I'm giving her such a bad British accent. But once he sucks up all the power, we see our Brainiac Eradicator. This is the final boss, and we're going to be. And let's now go over all the goodness that he can do. Now, make sure everyone is in the room. Of course, everyone can stay on the balcony or whatever, or position themselves however they like, thinking that this is a military operation, but it's not. So let's go ahead and take a look and just whoop them. All right, when you start to engage the fight, it's going to be not that easy. He's just going to do a knockback stuff. Now, erratically, what he will do after you start to engage, there's no percentage on when he does this. He just does it on a random timer. I don't really know if there is a timer on how long he actually does this, but he will release lethal energy. This lethal energy will do a dot to you if you are around it. You can see it moving around on your screen. Hopefully you have good enough video graphics to actually see it. When you're near it, it will do dot damage to you and it will lift you up into the air. Now make sure the tank grabs aggro all times, because there's really no aggro chart for this game, but I mean, I know for tanks, it's when we use Inflame or Immolation, that does it. But after a little while from the energy release, he will summon little drones. He will become inactive. No damage can be done to him, but you have to take care of all the drones. Now, I think there's a feat around killing all these drones, and what the feat is, I don't know, because guess what? I've never done the feat. But once you defeat all the drones, the Eradicator comes back, and it's rinse and repeat. He will do his lethal energy thing again and run away from that. Then he'll become inactive, and then I feel like I'm missing one thing. Nope. He has the lethal energy, and then he does his little drones thing, and it's rinse and repeat. Just keep DPS up, run away from the ball, kill the drones, back to DPS. That's it. Somewhat of a simple fight. The one thing that I ran into in this thing, and why I always run into, is every time he gets done with either the lethal energy or the drones, the tank needs to be around him and taunt him. He needs to make sure he has the boss on him. And one thing I like about my juggle abilities is that all the drones take my damage, take the dot damage from Inflame, and my juggle abilities, so they're kind of inactive for a while. So I do like it. It is fun. It's fun being a fire tank. But he goes down pretty simple. I don't know if there's an erase timer because we're not stupid enough to even find out. I mean, if I want to stand there and just like, hey, let's see what he does if he has an erase timer, if he's just going to do the same stuff. I don't know. But I mean, I think he's done. I don't even think he summons drones for the last time. I'm not really sure. Now, like I said, that this is the hero only. Only heroes can show up because it's in the Watchtower. Villains can't get into the Watchtower. If they can, then I need to know. But the villains have an instance for themselves called, I think it's the Hall of Doom Armory. Now, I don't know anything about that because, one, I don't play a villain. I've been meaning to, but after doing these videos, I mean, I don't even get to really play the game that much because if I'm playing the game, I'm like, oh man, I'm making videos. I'm recording stuff, making sure I get some cool things recorded just to show you guys. And then that's it. That's all she wrote. He is defeated. Well, you get your marks, you get your loot. Haven't seen him drop any epics, but you never know. Whew. Oh, this was one of the fun instances, and it's a pretty simple one. The only challenging part in this instance is the system hacker. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. I don't know when my next video is going to be. I have a bunch of duos. I need to get a couple more alerts done, but I do thank you all for stopping by, enjoying this time with me, because it's fun. It really is fun. And I will see you guys next time.